Alright, it looks like we're back here, and this is my castle, as promised from the last video. I had to come up with a way to enter the castle without flying, and had some help here from NetherDan. He created this little guest island out here. He created this ferry ride with a flying machine, and that takes you right to the castle. Kind of get a good view as you head on into that. I picked this location because it was already a mountain, and it already felt like a castle when I found it. The big spire area was already a pretty tall, pointy area. I thought it'd be pretty easy to turn it into a tower. Alright, we're arriving at the castle now. Let's have a look downstairs quick. This is where the armies would stage to repel attacks. Or apparently Endermen would leave dirt blocks here for us. So last time I was at the castle, we had a little water malfunction right there. I had to put those dirt blocks there myself. Forgot to get rid of them. This is the beacon room. I don't know why I made a room for it, but I did. And then this is the library. This is why I had to make all the leather. So that's the reason for the cow farm from episode 1. A couple books in this place. I wanted to make a really grand library with big windows. Nice views. Enderman on the side of the mountain. That's the slime farm over there. Red and white are kind of the theme colors for the castle. I have this kind of study area set up where you could read the books. So there's little desks here. I wanted to make it kind of a functional library. And of course, what library is not complete without skull horses? Little skelly horses. When I was making this, there was a bunch that just kept coming up and over. So I just kept capturing them. I should have swapped them out of here. But now they guard the library. Another thing NetherDan did for me is he asked me what I needed, and I'm like, I need a drawbridge. So of course he comes up with this amazing drawbridge. Because I made this part of the castle first, this tower. I thought it'd be really neat to go across to the mountain with a drawbridge. So he was working on this before I ever made most of the rest of the castle. I think he did a great job. NetherDan is kind of awesome. redstone master. So yeah, this is the basement of the tower. And it gives you a good, backyard barbecue area for the guards. Maybe a reception or something. So many torches. What? I light everything up because it's survival, and I really hate creepers and mobs spawning, destroying everything I have. This was my first base area because I started in the tower. So that's why there's all these chests right here. I emptied them out already. Moved it to the next place. Stone cutter, anvil. Lots of room in this tower. Netherdan was here. Yes, he was. He came here to visit quite often. And the roof, one of the best views around. Of course, I like watching the sunset. Why not? So here you can see my ice operations. I started with a little ice farm up here. But it's very small, right? So later on I made a much bigger version, more official, useful version. Of course I don't have my Silk Touch axe with me or I'd show you. But yeah, Silk Touch the ice and you get to keep it. This area back here, I call it a courtyard. I wanted to keep some nature area, but yet protected. Brewmaster Mike made this lovely sword in the stone. I think he used an armor stand and maybe a mod of some kind to do that. I don't know how he did it. It just appeared one day and I'm like, what is this? Who did this? Oh, that's Brewmaster Mike for you. So this right here is my mob grinder. And then on top of that is my ice farm. I kind of figure I can get double duty a little bit with if I work on it and I'm around this area, I get more mobs to spawn. Nice carpet in this room. Well, I think we've seen almost everything in the castle here. Except maybe this hallway that goes to the roller coaster. Caverns of Death roller coaster. When I started mining for the mob drop, the mob grinder, I realized that there was a lot of caverns under here. I think 5 or something like that. So I thought it'd be fun to make a roller coaster that goes through and gives you a tour of all of them. Right now we're going around the mob grinder drop. You can see it with the glass. And here's one of the first cavern. This is the biggest one, I think. And you get to go through a fossil. I made a dragon fossil. Over here it triggers an avalanche. Pretty fast, but gravel drops around you. That was cavern number 2 behind me. Cavern number 3 right here. This is cavern number 4. Cavern number 5 is right here. I like drops and roller coasters apparently. Yeah, this took a little while to make all of this. Figure out the route. And then I made a stopping point here and it automatically collects the cart. Actually, I didn't make that. That was another Dan. That was another Dan that came up with that system. My hat's off to him. It's super useful. As many people can ride it as there are carts in the dispenser. So like 9 people could ride this thing at a time. Here's the bottom of the mop grinder. It's kind of sporadic here and there. It'll drop a bunch of... Here's the sorter. I didn't design the sorter. I just made it because I needed it. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Poor little zombies. And here's the loot. Got a couple arrows here. Enough for an army and a castle. Gunpowder. Really, I needed gunpowder for rockets. You know, who doesn't need that? Bones for bone meal. So yeah, that's the castle. And while I was mining down here, I found 3 slime chunks in a row. Like 3 right in a row. I decided to make a super efficient slime farm. And I watched ilMango. ilMango did a really in-depth study on the slime farm. And it really appealed to me to make it that's super efficient. Like he had it set up to do just a sub chunk, not the whole thing. I modified it a little bit. I have a lot more iron golems in there. I figure that then the slime will see more iron golems and get out of there faster. Another Daniel's Here sign. This spot right here, I used to watch this like it was TV. Watch all the slime kind of jump around. It's kind of fun. I have a few spots that I like to view it from. The other thing I did to this that's different than all the other slime farms I've seen is I changed the collector system. I have two different mine carts on each side, so 4 mine carts going at all times. And the mine carts collect up a bunch of slime, right? And then they go over hoppers. So they can only drop one in each hopper as it goes over. So I studied it a lot. I came up with 9 was the ideal number of hoppers, and it could go out, drop off 9, or drop off 9 and another 9 on the way back. Yeah, you'll see that up here. So you can see the minecart going back and forth. And you can see the 9 double chests up there with 9 hoppers on each side. Yeah, this is by far the biggest producing farm I've ever made. Auto farm. Thanks to ilMango. I'll go up to the library. Whee! And then up to the AFK spot for the slime farm. And I said that, it's over 100 blocks above the slime farm. And it was recommended to dig all that out so you see daylight on top of the slime farm. So if you're afraid of heights, don't watch this part. I look down in there. You can see all the slime jumping off the edge. I like to watch from up here too. Good nostril view shot. So yeah, that's the slime farm. Head back down. I don't think I'll ever use this much slime, so really I got this to share with other people. And I really like sticky pistons, so I needed a lot. And another way I was AFKing and making food was to have fields up here. I got wheat on one side and potatoes and carrots on the other for trading, eating. I have a basalt farm up here somewhere and I forgot where it is. Oh well. And this is another AFK spot I made. For some reason it works really well to stand right here. I have a watch so I can tell whether it's night or day, because that affects all the spawning too. Slime Lord. Not really. Just me. Bye bye, little slime. Have a good night. Don't jump off the... Oh, why did you do that? Alright, let's head out. Or up. Like a boat. composter set up here too. Auto composter, I mean. So yeah, the castle's been very productive for me as far as materials. I spent quite a few months here making this particular build, but I also got a lot of stuff from it. Oh, here's just some end goodies. Lots of ovens, smelters. I needed a lot of glass for the slime farm. Alright, so that's the mob grinder, slab farm, castle, roller coaster. This is where I first found the cavern, was right here. It's like, wow, this is big. Right under my castle. Yeah, walking up is kind of a bummer. I should have taken the roller coaster up. Oh well. Alright. Oh, I should show you this. The engine room for the drawbridge. Diagnostics. It's impressive work. Not by me, obviously. Let's go back down to the portal. I like this area because it's surrounded by ocean. And then another direction, it's surrounded by desert over there. Seems like the perfect castle spot. And I had a lot of slime, so I was like, what can I do with some slime here? I made a little test bounce area. So I built a platform at the max height for the world. Get a good view, top view of the castle this way. And I made a little slime platform to jump off onto. Boing. It's like jumping on a bed. I'll have to try that with the new world height someday. Maybe multiple platforms, I don't know. Well, that's it, I guess. Here's a flying around view of the castle, because that's fun. I think I could have done more with it, but I think I did a lot with it already, and I think it turned out pretty well. Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you like it, subscribe.